It was 1975 and the emergency. At that time,
I'll tell you one thing.
I
I
know,
have
I
to tell
entered the
you this.
industry, I remember.
Towards the
but
end,
I'll
I
tell
have
you
to
what
tell you
happened
this,
this.
that, you know,
towards the end, you know
I
what,
had
hear
a-
my emergency story.
Tell me. Tell me. Yeah, go ahead.
1975, because I was around.
Okay.
At that time, a few magazines had got together, just after the emergency was lifted, they had got together and banned Amitabh Bachchan because they felt that he and V.C. Shukla, they were all one gang of Congress
the information
people.
broadcasting minister.
And they had been blue penciling all copy, including our Star and Style and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah. Kishore Kumar was taken off Vivid Bharati and all those things happened.
Yeah, but why, I mean, politically, why would you even look at a film magazine? But they were kind of even, censoring us, which was stupid. But I had nothing to do with it because I was not the editor, and I'm totally against bans of any kind from any side. But these 5 editors got together on their own, and they decided they're going to ban Amitabh Bachchan. So Amitabh Bachchan, they went to ridiculous levels by saying, suppose I have a filmography of, say, Hema Malini. And in this year this was released, co-star this. Where it was the co-star was Amitabh Bachchan, that put a comma. Because Amitabh Bachchan is banned, so you can't put his name in the magazine.
Oh gosh.
So Amit himself started standing. Now if they were doing a group, picture somewhere, once he got to know that this is what they're up to, when there would be a group picture, he'd go stand on the extreme right or extreme left. He told me also, he met me at that time because I was not part of that ban. He told me, he said, just to facilitate their cutting, I'll stand on the extreme right or left because center mein hota to unko problem hota.
But was he working with V.C. Shukla to do these things?
No, it's just that he was just part of the Congress
circle.
Group at that time. At that time, that we all know. I mean, right up to Rajiv Gandhi's time, we all know they've been very close. But these people decided that we'll teach him a lesson. And they, on their own, it must all have been in their minds, they decided they're going to ban him, which I thought was wrong.
But at that time, were you subjected?
That was the reason.
During the emergency, were you subjected in the sense that...
I was very young at that time.
You must have heard that in logon ki picture review nahi karo and...
No, review you can. But that was the time,
Devanand's movies were not... allowed, they say that...
There was a lot of censorship going on. Lot of censorship of films. And then, something like Sholay.
Binaka Geetmala also, I think, was taken off.
They had problems. Kishore Kumar had a problem. But they also did things like, like Sholay. The controversy at that time, 50 years later, I still remember it. The controversy was that it was violent. And at that time they were being very
disturbingly violent.
At that for those times, and those days that sex and violence was a big thing that censors were not allowing. But they allowed it in GPCP's film, and a lot of people said it's because he was very close to V.C. Shukla.
Who was the information
broadcasting? And broadcasting. He was brought in as information.
So that's why they allowed that. But
so they were.
I didn't see Sholay in a theatre. My parents said it was very disturbing. And
I saw Sholay with R.D. Burman.
Oh, wow.
I still remember in the interval he came and told me, how's it? I said, so far so good. Phir to chalegi, because you see the second half,
Do subscribe to the ANI Clips channel to get shorter versions of this podcast. Click here to watch the full episode.